Well, one big one I can think not to refinance would be if the interest rate is significantly higher than when you bought your house. Let's say you bought your house back in COVID. You had a 3% rate.
Yep.
May not be the best time right now to refinance because we're at what?
We're in the sixes right now.
Right.
It's going to depend on your credit score, but definitely in the sixes, the mid to high sixes.
So interest rates double what it is on your current loan, probably not the best time to refinance. And then other factors to consider are, can you afford to refinance? What's your loan to value ratio? What other factors play in? And that's more of a personalized thing that I think you can really help people in advising them, okay, when's the best time to do this?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so I think you hit on a good point with rates, but even with that though, Walker, I think when it comes down to it, if you have credit card debt or you have high interest debt, even if your rate is going to be higher on your mortgage compared to what it is now, it's usually worth it because it reduces all of your debt payments each month. So, if that's what I'm trying to do, is put myself in a better position to where I'm not underwater, I'm not paying 10, 11, 12 to 20% on credit cards, and I'm racking up balances, hey, then it still has a net benefit to it. But yeah, man, I think that's really good. I think those are some really good points. So, gonna try and not blast through these, but hit on them kind of briefly. I want you guys to interact with us in the comments, or you can email us. Our emails, I believe, may be below, but we'll definitely be open to questions on these.
And if you want to reach out to both of us, it's info@palmettopropertytalk.com is that email.
There you go. He knows it better than I do. But anyway, so there's some different types of refinance options, right? You have a rate and term refinance. So let's say you bought a house. Let's say you bought a house in the past year. So your rate's in the sixes, the high sixes, maybe even 7%, depending on what you got. That is you can do two different options with that. You can do a limited cash out rate term refinance. How that works is I'm covering my closing costs through the refinance, and I don't pay anything out of pocket, but I'm changing my rate and I'm getting a lower rate and paying for my closing costs. Most people tend to do that if they can, because they don't want to have to pay for another closing. Otherwise, you can just do a regular rate term refinance, and that's just either it has to be a lower rate in order for it to be a net tangible benefit for you to be able to take advantage of that. So there's no cash out into your pocket or no consolidation of debt. It's either going to include the closing costs, like I said, or you either pay the closing costs out of pocket yourself. So that's that first one that was on the screen a minute ago.